Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? How's everybody doing this Friday, man? Friday evening. It's gonna come online for a few, not too long. Just talk about a couple topics or whatever, I know everybody have a busy Friday. Let's get into it. So my first topic, man, is Kanye West, man. Everybody know Kanye West for the last few months has been going off online, Twitter, you know what I'm saying? Other people going on other people's platforms like Majija Academics and other people's sources and stuff like that, man. Just talking crazy. And the last couple of weeks, he come out with a song called Cousins that allegedly I ain't gonna say allegedly because he actually wrote it and he didn't. Let me go edit that out. Let me edit it out. So Kanye West, everybody already know these last few months, man, Kanye West has been going on these rants on Twitter and going to other people's platforms like DJ Academics and stuff like that, and just talking crazy, man. You know what I mean? Saying stuff about Hitler, racism and stuff like that, and calling people the F word, as in the gays and stuff like that, man. Talk about them, his wife. He want to see his kids and stuff, man. Talk about Jay-Z kids. Man, so Kanye West has really been going off the rocks, man. And it's wild. I made a couple of videos, what I'm saying? Check out on my page. I made a couple of videos about, is something really going on in Kanye West? Like, do he really need help? Is he not taking his medicine? Or what's really going on? And he came out with a song called Cousins a couple of weeks ago. And he came out and said that him and his cousins from 6 to 14 years old, they was doing things that they saw in his mom magazine. And the magazine, I guess it was basically two guys, because Kanye West, messed with his male cousin, and he sucked his cousin off. You know what I mean? Yes, he did. It's a song called Cousins. If you don't believe me, it's all online. I also made a video on my page. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? Him and his cousin were messing around. So that's kind of crazy right there. And I brought up like, okay, boom. So is that one of the reasons why he really acting the way he acting? Like, is this like really was a cry for help, and now you got that out that you mess with your cousin as a rapper? I thought he probably should have took that to the grave, because I'm like, man, as a rapper, man, nobody really in society, man, even in 2025, that a lot of people don't even see gays like that, or a gay rapper. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how your fans might feel, but I don't think a lot of people ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Kanye West as a gay rapper or bisexual, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But him saying that was kind of crazy. So now it seems like the last 2 days, man, Kanye West has gone on a rant again. And in the news, man, that his wife, Kim Kardashian, man, she came and come to the conclusion that, listen, this guy's wild. I got to protect my kids. And it seems like she's like boosting up her security. You know what I'm saying? Let me find the article right quick that, let me see. Yeah, so she's basically kind of fed up. You know what I'm saying? Horrified, Kim Kardashian reportedly takes extreme new measures amid Kanye West online outbursts. You know what I mean? So she's upping her security, man, because Kanye West was going crazy. So she's reportedly taking extreme precaution measures as her ex-husband Kanye West continues his outbursts on social media. Like I say, Kanye West has been going crazy, man. So she's strengthening up her security. Listen, man, everybody already know how I'm not Kanye West, but we already know how Kim Kardashian kind of became famous. You know what I'm saying? The sex tape. Not besides her father was a lawyer on the OJ Simpson case. You know what I'm saying? When he was found out guilty. We all know that, but nobody knew who his kids was. And we come to find out that Kim Kardashian and the singer Ray J made a sex tape. So that's basically how Kim Kardashian became famous. But now she's even more famous for fashion and stuff like that. The TV show Keeping Up with Kardashians, and also dating Kanye West. But I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Besides her past, Kim Kardashian is a big entrepreneur, man. Her fashion has gained a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Her skin line and other stuff like that. So she's in her own lane of rich. You know what I'm saying? Rich up the rich. But I do understand that you know, her ex-husband Kanye West, man, has been going wild. And the main thing she want to do is protect her kids. But let's play the video that Kanye West came out with a couple days ago. Let me refresh it.
Why you got all these black kids that just sitting in that school and y'all niggas is just trying to jump up and down from McDonald's, nigga? None of these celebrity niggas give a fuck about anything but their next motherfucking cheeseburger, nigga. Yeah, academics put that battery in my back, bro. Because I was in the airport by myself, bro. That shit is so important to me, man. That means love you, bro. That meant everything to me, bro. I'm gonna go get these kids, man. Fuck all these faggot niggas. I'm gonna go get these kids, bro. I'm talking to the lawyers. It gets to the point where I don't lose my fucking mind. I'm like, I have to get used to that seeing my kids. Like, it'll be okay. And then niggas like, hey, Ferg. Oh, I could be whole. Nigga, I can be whole when I see my kids, nigga. Come talk to me. You niggas don't know shit. I'm the leader, nigga. Why y'all gonna keep trying to figure shit out, nigga? If I go like that, y'all go like that. I'm y'all leader. All of y'all. And it's okay. It ain't nothing. But y'all niggas ain't doing no season 3 stadium show. How many millionaires you seen Virgil made? How many people met Virgil was like, I'm a millionaire now. I'm a billionaire now. That's what they do. The white people, the Jews, they'll grab a Kendrick, a Virgil, and then put a false idol, a false king. And I'm not here to be your idol. I'm the leader. I'm not here to be worshipped. And as a leader, I'm saying, how am I supposed to lead y'all if I don't got my kids with me to continue what we're doing? I ain't got no motherfucking legacy. So why the fuck you think I'll be spazzing out, nigga? Twins in charge of my motherfucking legacy, nigga, and I'm gay. Twins in charge of my motherfucking legacy, and I'm gay, nigga. Turn that shit off. I'm in charge. I'm in charge of my legacy. Let me put that in the universe. Thank you, Act.
Listen, man. I mean, is it really a joking matter? You know, is Kanye crazy? Is Kanye going up his rockers? You know, and like I said in the beginning of the video, man, is Kim Kardashian wrong for like kind of keeping her kids away from Kanye West? I mean, in my opinion, kind of, you know what I'm saying? Kind of, she's right, because like, dude, you got to understand, like, these are kids, even though it's social media and stuff like that. And I know one of his kids, I think her name is North. She's online also, TikTok and stuff like that. So I know she's seen, I think she's the oldest. So I know she sees some of this stuff, even from other going to school with the other kids. I know they got social media and stuff like that. So I know they see this, you know, and Kanye West talking about his kids right here in this video, but there's other videos and Twitter accounts and the Twitter messages and stuff like that he goes off the rocker and talk about other stuff. You know what I'm saying? He already talked about Jay-Z and Beyonce kid calling the kid retarded or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dude. Like, you got to understand, you putting her kind of in a hard situation of, do I keep my kids from their father or do I not let them see them? You know what I mean? Until he seek help or something like that. And in my opinion, man, until he, I don't know, he need to like lay low for a minute. I think he about to come out with another album or something like that, but I think he need to lay low off of social media for a few months, man. You know what I'm saying? And just be around, and hopefully he can just be around his kids, and maybe that might help from him talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think somebody really need to talk to him. You know, really, like, I think somebody need to talk to him. And she kind of doing the right thing of keeping the kids away from you, man, because you acting crazy. You done talked about her. You saying, you know, you wish you didn't have kids by her. You wish you had kids by Paris Hilton. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, man. You know, but that's my opinion, man. But let's go on to the next topic, man. So John Elway, man. John Elway is a Hall of Fame quarterback, Super Bowl champion from the Denver Broncos. Seemed like a few days ago, him and a friend was on a golf cart. and the friend ended up, I guess, fell off the golf cart and he died. It's crazy, right? Yeah. Let's get into that. So I know TMZ has the article. No, that's not it right there. Yeah, that's right here. Okay, so it says John Elway golf cart tragedy appears to be a horrific accident. So it says the Riverside County Sheriff's Department just released a statement to TMZ Sports saying we have not completed our investigation, but at this point there is nothing to indicate that this is anything more than a tragic accident. We also learned that RCS investigators have not yet spoken to everyone who was riding on the golf cart the evening Jeff Spurback tragically fell off of it. I always thought that, when I heard this, I'm like, wow, a golf cart? Like, how fast you really been going on this golf cart? You know what I'm saying? Like, was the road bumpy or something like that? Or you swerving? What's going on? And my first thought, like, you know what? Man, you had to been drinking or something. You know what I'm saying? I think you had to been drinking or something, man, for it to really, you know what I mean? To really, dang, somebody fell off the golf cart and just died. Now I can see somebody falling out, maybe skinning their elbow or leg or something like that, but not nobody really dying. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It sounds a little crazy to me. So it says the tragedy occurred last Saturday, just outside the Stagecoach Music Festival in Leather Quinton, California. On Friday, after days of probing into the matter, Sheriff Chad Bianco told the Denver Post he and his team of investigators have thus far found no reason to believe any criminal activity occurred. So that's just the guy right there. I guess he was like John Elway's friend and also his agent. I don't know, man. Bianca said witness statements all lined up. The golf cart showed no signs of malfunction. Elway displayed no indication of being intoxicated. Hey, listen, that was my first thought. Like, man, he had to been drinking or something. Because I don't know. I ain't never heard nothing like that right there, man. But let's see what TMZ said, man. I think they probably got like a see what they said if I can play it right quick. Let's see. Man, let me refresh this here, man. Sorry about that, guys. Sometimes my internet be acting crazy. Like about to play an ad right quick.
I knew that I wasn't in good health. Then one day I went to get actually going to take time away from me with my children. I did try a GLP-1 once before, but there was no support. Mochi taught me I was capable of living a healthy life. I'm just really happy that my kids get to grow up with a mom who can do things with them. With Mochi Health, I've lost 60 pounds, and they're giving me the tools to
manage this out.
Check out joinmochi.com.
To John Elway and the tragic golf cart accident that resulted in the death of his best friend, Jeff Spurback. As we've told you, the Sheriff's Department has launched an investigation. They say that they're going to be speaking to witnesses, speaking to everyone who was on that golf cart. We now have more information about who was on the golf cart, but we also have a photo or a couple of photos of John Elway at a party about 2 hours before.
I think it was closer to 3.
Charles Diane Harvey, that's at 4:54 p.m.
Oh, so it was more closer
Right.
to 2. Got it. So it was closer to 2. That's John with the cup in his in his hand,
sipping on something. We were told when he walked in, he did go to the bar. We don't know what he was drinking. We don't know if that's water or if it's a mixed drink, but he was there until about 5:15 is what witnesses tell us. And the accident happened
around 7.
6:50, I believe, is what the call that went to 911.
And he's the one who made the call.
Yeah.
So we do have some more information about this. So, Babcock, why don't you kind of run down the new information based
About
on
who was on the golf cart?
right?
Yeah, so there was another famous person on this golf cart. If anyone was a fan of The Challenge on MTV, which was a really popular show, Johnny Bananas, who is friends with Jack Elway, John Elway's son. Jack and Johnny Bananas are tight. They were hanging out that day, and Johnny Bananas was actually on the golf cart when Jeff fell off and suffered the traumatic brain injury.
Not just on the golf cart, but he was standing with Jeff on the back of the golf cart.
So he probably had the best view of what happened as the guy who was Harvey, literally right next to Jeff when this happened.
Well, he's the one who actually got off the golf cart first and went to Jeff's aid as John went and called 911.
Exactly. There's some other information here too. Now I should say we have reached out to Johnny, and Johnny said, look, no comment. I don't want to talk about this. I think he's clearly very shaken up. We have talked to other people, though, and they have talked about how John was driving at the time. The big question has been, was he driving erratically? Did he do something that made Jeff fall? And from what we've now been told, the latest information was that, no, he was not driving fast and was not driving erratically and was not even on any sort of rough terrain when the accident happened, which paints the picture that Jeff might have just fallen off of.
Lost his balance, or just his grip.
Right.
And
exactly, because he's standing on the back of the golf cart.
That's right.
Yeah.
So the police are investigating this, and they've actually said, look, we are looking at this seriously, and if anybody is responsible in a way where they operated out of bounds of the law, they will be held accountable. So far, there's no evidence of that.
Yeah.
There is no evidence.
Nothing that we have heard from witnesses that we've spoken to, but obviously the police are going to be talking to, I would think, a lot more people, and they have not closed up their investigation yet, and that remains open.
I'm Brian from St. Louis, Missouri, and honestly, this wasn't a crazy joyride. This wasn't a DUI. This is what we call a freak accident, and unfortunately, John lost his best friend, brother in arms, and business partner for over 30 years. So I honestly think John deserves a little grace in this particular situation.
Yeah, it's funny. You're not the first person to call it a freak accident that we've spoken with.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ride on many golf carts before. Listen, it could have been a free accident. They say he wasn't going fast. And he was whatever was in that cup. He did went to the bar. This older guy at an event. He's not drinking no water. I don't care what anybody tell me. He wasn't drinking no water in that cup. I don't care what you say. He was not drinking no water in that cup. I could be wrong. Slight chance I could be wrong, but I don't think he was drinking no water in that cup. Now, was he real drunk? I'm not sure. I wasn't there, but I don't know. He just fall off the golf court and just died. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. So it was John Elway driving. The guy that passed away was on the passenger side. Then you got two guys, John Elway's son, and the other guy standing up on the back of the golf cart. Now, what these guys jumping on the back of the golf cart? Because I've seen that before. Other people do that. You know what I'm saying? So they're saying he wasn't driving regular. He wasn't driving crazy, nothing like that. So I don't know. It sounds kind of fishy to me, man. But then again, it could be a free accident. I don't know. But my thought was, before I even read this, I saw that, what happened or whatever. And my first thought was like, I never really heard nothing like that right there. You know what I mean? Like, was he drinking? And 9 out of 10. And I'm reading this report. I'm not even seeing that they even took a breath analyzer test. The police check to see if somebody been drinking or whatever. I don't even know if they did that on this guy. And like I say, John Elway is a Hall of Famer, man, 2-time Super Bowl champion in the NFL. So he's very famous. And he's also the general manager, I think, of the Denver Broncos also. So maybe a little celebrity accommodation came in that situation. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I don't know. I don't want to speculate. That's all the stuff is allegedly whatever. But I don't know. Seems a little fishy to me, man. But y'all tell me what y'all think. What else we got, man? What else we got? Let's see. Let's see this. What else we can talk about, man? Let's see if they talk about Diddy. Let's see. No. So Diddy court case is about to come up. We already know Diddy been in jail for a few months now, waiting trial, and he still hasn't broke bond yet. You know what I'm saying? Got bond out yet, so he's still in jail. And I think his trial, I think it starts the 5th. And I'm trying to see because I think I read something that this is right here. They offered him a plea deal. They offered him a plea deal. I think it was yesterday, but he declined the plea deal. So he's not going to take the plea deal. So he's not going. This is one article right here, but I want to see something else where he declined a plea deal. Let me see. That wasn't it. Let me see. Hold up, man. Let me see what's going on here. I know he declined. Okay, this is right here. So he said, I don't cut deals with the feds. Sounds crazy, right? So it says Diddy was back in court Thursday. So he was back in court yesterday for one final hearing before his criminal trial. And he told the judge he rejected a plea deal presented to him by federal prosecutors. The bad boy records found him strolled into Manhattan courtroom wearing a tan jail jumpsuit, looking gray and thin, and he waved to the public and made a seat in the gallery before taking his seat at the defense table between two of his attorneys. They got Brian. He got Brian Steele. Okay, Brian Steele was he was a lawyer for the rapper Young Thug case a few months ago. God, I'm off there. So the judge asked Diddy if he rejected a written plea offer from the government, and Diddy replied yes. I think the trial, I think it's okay, yeah. So Thursday hearing also touched the jury selection with the judge saying jury selection will begin Monday, May 5th at 8 a.m. sharp with the goal of selecting a jury within 3 days. So the trial was about to come soon, man. And I'm gonna really be into that because this is wow. You know what I'm saying? Seeing Diddy right here, man, he's a famous entrepreneur, man. You know what I'm saying? A rapper, also the Bad Boy Records and stuff like that, man. This is pretty huge, real huge. You know, we already know why Diddy's in jail, sex trafficking and stuff like that. Also beating his ex-girlfriend Cassie. We seen the video of he beating her. So, like I say, man. Now the question is, should Diddy accepted that plea deal? Now, I don't know what the plea deal probably was. The plea deal probably was like maybe 40, 50 years, you know what I'm saying? Because I know they really try to hammer and get Diddy to stay in jail forever. So I don't know if it was a life or not. So now, since he rejected the plea deal, now I'm thinking, okay, if he might be found guilty in court, he might end up doing life. You know what I'm saying? But y'all tell me in the comments, man, do y'all think Diddy should have accepted that plea deal, or man, you know what, take it all over the trial? You ain't got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? He already been in jail for a few months now. So it's like, I know he got 9 out of 10. He gonna have the best lawyers. You know what I mean? He's still rich, even though he's in jail. He's still rich. So I don't know, man. This is gonna be crazy, man. This is gonna be interesting, very interesting, man. This trial right here is very interesting. We got this trial right here with Diddy, and we also got the other rapper, man, Lil Durk trial that's about to come up soon too. He's in jail also, trying to get bond also. So I don't know, man. We're gonna see, but let's get into something else, man. Let's see what else we got before I get out of here, man. I don't know. Let's see what else I got, man. Let's see what else I can talk about right quick. But man, how y'all doing today, man? Y'all tell me where y'all from, man. Tell me where y'all from. You know, what y'all got going on today? I'm planning on going to see the movie, man, The Sinners, man. I really heard it's real good. You know, I hear a lot of people talking about it. Me, I don't like going to the movie theaters. A good movie, I don't like seeing a good movie as soon as it come out. I like to wait maybe a week and a half and get a lot of reviews, see my other family and friends go see the movie, and they tell me how good it is. Because 9 out of 10, it didn't happen to me before that I done seen a movie and the highlights of the movie, you know what I'm saying, a preview and stuff like that before it come out, it really got you, you know what I'm saying, thinking the movie gonna be awesome, and next thing you know, you go see the movie, man, the movie is terrible. So I like the wait, man, but I'm hearing really good things, and the director, man, Ryan Coogler, he's pretty good at director, and Michael B. Jordan, man, is a really good actor. So now I think it's gonna be good. So I'm going to see that tonight also. So that's why I'm kind of like doing a early late stream. Well, let's see what else we can talk about. My bad. Let's see. Oh no. Let's see. No, let's see. Hold up, man. Let me it's TMZ. Let's see what else we could talk about, man. Let's see what else going on. I think I made a video about this right here, man. Tyreek Hill, you know, he's an NFL player for the Miami Dolphins. He got about 10 kids, and his girl right here, his baby mom, not baby mom, his wife. I guess they get a divorce, so I'm guessing she didn't make us see his custody of 5-month-old daughter with Tyreek Hill after he allegedly threatened to take the infant to Los Angeles in an attempt to make her upset. Wow, that's crazy. I think she just had a baby, and that's his actual wife. And he got like 10 kids, like 10. It's crazy. What else, man? What we got? Ooh, okay. Let's talk about one more thing, and I'm gonna let y'all get out of here. Man, the Turkey Hut guy, man. I heard about this right here, man. I never been to Houston, but I heard people, celebrities, stuff like that. And I got a family member that's in Houston that went through it. It's called the Turkey Leg Hut. And it's a restaurant, man. It's some big turkey legs. I've seen this stuff on TikTok or stuff like that, man. Big turkey legs. And a lot of people say it was pretty good, but it seemed like the last few months or a year or so, man, there's a lot of drama coming out that restaurant and the owners and stuff like that. So it says, oh, wow. The FBI claims Lynn Price, the owner of the Turkey Leg Hunt, was allegedly transporting marijuana from California to Houston and selling it through the restaurant. Wow. Because the restaurant ended up closing down. Bankruptcy and stuff like that. But I did see on the news report that one of the restaurants, he kind of paid people to set it on fire. That sounds crazy. So now he's in jail. So I'm guessing this is basically similar to what's really going on. It says the owner of Turkey Leg Hut in Houston is facing some serious allegations from the FBI. According to the Houston Chronicles, the feds believe Lynn Price not only hired men to burn down his former business partner's business, but he was also transporting and selling weed out of the restaurant. Wow. The shocking claims came forward as the FBI was trying to convince a judge that Price did not deserve to get bail after he was arrested for arson. Price allegedly paid the men $1,400 each to go to his former partner's restaurant, bar 5015, and burned it down back in 2020. So that happened in 2020. Wow, that's crazy. During the hearing, the FBI claimed that Price was also drug trafficking and selling weed out the Turkey Leg Hut and its other restaurant at the same location, Daiquiri Hut. FBI Special Agent Deborah Klein says one of the men who Price hired to arson in 5015 confessed that he would move marijuana from California to Houston in order for Price to sell it at the restaurant out of bags that were labeled with the Turkey Leg Hut logo. He claimed that almost 1,000 pounds of weed was stored at the restaurant. The restaurant was protected by security guards 24/7, which was part of the reason the drugs were kept there, Klein said. Though there are no evidence that Price was directly involved in hand-to-hand drug transaction, he was allegedly the orchestrator and a person who tries to keep his hands clean. As of right now, no one has been charged with the drug-related crimes connected to the restaurant. Wow, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I think it was another, there was a news article, if I can find it, about that. Oh, man, where was it at? Oh, man. There was a news article about the whole situation. I don't think it was the academic page. Oh yeah, no. Nah, that's not it right there. Let me see. It was a news article. So that's the restaurant right there, though. The daiquiri. I guess it was sold a lot of drugs out of it. But it was a news article that I seen. Oh man. Let me see. Now you know what? Go to YouTube. Let me see. Sometimes I don't like playing videos on YouTube because it can be copyrighted sometimes. Let me okay, this is right here. Let me so this is a video right here that
with Fargo, your virtual assistant from Wells Fargo.
Remember these ads.
/Get Fargo.
Lindell Price, the former owner of the Turkey Leg Hut, pled not guilty after being indicted on 3 federal charges in the case of the fire set the bar 50-15 in June of 2020. It was a long hearing here today with Fox 26's reporter Leslie Dellaspour was at the courtroom. Leslie, what can you tell us?
Yeah, court was about 2 hours long, and we heard lots of evidence, but also strong arguments from both sides. But also lots of information came out of that courtroom today. Now, federal prosecutors called an FBI agent to the stand. That agent claims co-defendant John Price told investigators that Lindell orchestrated in setting bar 50-15 on fire, stole cars, and even knew that marijuana was being sold on Turkey Leg Hut property using Turkey Leg Hut branding and packaging. John Price later admitted to setting the fire when he was arrested on a separate charge in 2023. Now, during the cross-examination, the defense argued that Lindell is a good member in the community and said John Price's confession only came about because he was facing felony drug charges.
The evidence that they have put on is based on a person, an individual that is under federal indictment for trafficking one of the most dangerous drugs in America, which is fentanyl. So again, the court has provided him with the bond. There are no allegations against my client whatsoever as it related to any type of drug trafficking as it relates to that co-defendant. A lot of things were brought up that, we necessarily didn't agree with, and we addressed those things during the course of the hearing.
Now, the judge said that she had a lot to chew on before she could make a decision. Anthony.
Leslie, really quickly here. So, like you mentioned, lots of stuff happened in court today, but when we came to cross-examination from the defense, what did we learn? What were they saying in defense of him?
Yeah, there was something that really stood out to a lot of people in the courtroom. So during the cross-examination, the FBI agent pointed out that Lindell Price was actually not seen in the surveillance video of bar 50-15 being set on fire. And that was one of the first points in the argument from the defense towards the end of the hearing.
This is not a rush for judgment. We're not going to, litigate this case in the media. We're looking for the court's ruling. We're looking forward to the court's ruling, and we're looking forward to clearing Mr. Lindell Price's name.
Reporting from downtown Houston, Leslie Dellaspour, Fox 26 News.
Leslie, thank you so much. And we have covered the ups and downs of the Turkey Leg Hut for years. And you can find our extensive coverage on our free streaming app, Fox Local. It's available.
Yeah, man. So not famous, but a big restaurant, man, that I seen a couple years ago that guys, they selling big turkey legs, man, big, coming right off the bone, man. Never been there, but I have family members that live out there, and they said the food is pretty good, So I don't know how a black-owned business like that, man, fell apart. You know what I'm saying? There was not that one, but the other restaurant that they had, the Turkey Leg Hut, and it was making a lot of money, him and his wife. So I don't get how they end up losing their business, going bankrupt, and next thing you know, now you in jail for arson and selling drugs, man. It's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I got, man. Listen, I hope you enjoyed the live, man. I'm gonna try to do more like this right here and see where it goes. But I hope y'all enjoy it, man. Tell me what y'all think in the comments, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe.